Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Ron HD. So yeah, this is gonna be a great time. Hey guys, welcome back to Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Ron HD, and we watched the Donkey Kong movie. Just kidding, it's Super Mario Bros. Movie. I don't know why Mario isn't even on the poster. It's Donkey Kong. He was just a supporting character, but I will say I absolutely despise Illumination. I hate them. The only good movie, well, I used to say their only good movie was Despicable Me. Now I say this movie is their second best movie. So, good job, Illumination. You have two good movies in your entire filmography. Fuck you. But I will say, just to not shit on Illumination, this movie was fun. And I think mainly you have to enjoy it. If you are not a Mario fan, you will get nothing out of this movie. And I mean, you will get absolutely nothing out of this movie if you do not like Mario. But I do like Mario. I've played the games and I like them. So yes, I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. And there was just points that I'm just going to go on a rant. But I just really enjoyed this movie. I had a great time. And I'll tell you why I had such a great time and why I liked it. And more, back at the house.
All right, let's go.
No pressure.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Time HD, and today we watched the Super Mario Brothers movie. I think that's what it's called. And it was released this year by Illumination and Nintendo collaborating. And it stars, I'm just gonna see if I can remember them all. Okay, we got Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, Anya Taylor-Joy, Keegan-Michael Key, Seth Rogen, Jack Black, Charles Martinet made a cameo. Are there more than that? Those are all I can remember, okay? There's a lot, okay, all I'm saying, there's a lot of stars in this movie. A lot of popular actors are in this movie. Sorry if I couldn't remember one of them. There's just a shit ton, okay? But this movie was very fun, very enjoyable, and I had a good time watching it, and it really flew by. That's because it had a bit of a breakneck pace. It was just like, this happens, and this happens, and this happens, and this happens, you know? It just kind of drove by, and there wasn't really a time to slow down. The movie just kind of kept moving and moving and moving. I mean, I think, on my case, I think that's good because, I don't think this movie needed to be 2 hours. I think 90 minutes is a good length for this movie. But, I do have a couple gripes with this film, and one of them is I'm not a fan of the licensed music. I think it was very distracting, and it pulled me out of the movie a lot, most of the time, pretty much all the time. But two is probably the fact that there is no real story here. In the trailer, it looked like when he got the Power Star, it looked like he was gonna, be like Thanos and going around collecting all the Power Stars, because that's, how Mario does it in Mario 64 and Odyssey and Galaxy and all the Mario, 3D Mario games. He's going around collecting something, collecting stars or moons or whatever, but he only collects one Power Star, and I thought that was kind of disappointing. I actually thought from the trailer he was gonna go and, collect a shit ton, make the Infinity Gauntlet of Power Stars, but he didn't. Those are my really only two big gripes with the film. I do feel as if, this, as a fan of Mario, or a fan of Nintendo, really, this really did scratch, the itch, I think this is way better than the live-action, I think it was 91 or 92 live-action film. This movie has way more, connections and a way better adaptation of Mario than whatever the fuck that was. But it wasn't very good. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, I also just think that the plethora of Mario references throughout the whole film, whenever it happened, like, whenever, like, in the beginning of the movie, they were, like, walking through the sewers, and there was, like, a World 1, I think it was Level 1, 2, set on a sign, and I'm like, oh, Mario, that's a reference to Mario. You know what I mean? Like, that would happen many, many times during the movie, so, like, maybe a music cue would play, or, like, a sound from the old games would play, and I'm like, ooh, like, so, then there was, like, there was the DK rap, when Donkey Kong was introduced, which, that's great, but they unfortunately didn't properly credit the guy, which isn't good. But, I also think that there are, so then there were some side-scrolling bits. Bowser, at a point in the movie, wore his wedding outfit that he wore in Odyssey. Then you had, obviously, a shit ton of music cues and sounds from the original games. You also had the castle in the movie was the original castle in Mario 64. I like that. The characters looked pretty spot on, especially the Toads and the Goombas and the Koopas. They all looked great. Bowser looked great. And it was all just really solid, really great adaptation of the games, really good love letter, in my opinion, to the games. Yeah. So, tons of references, like I've said. Many, just, as I said, a lot of very good love letter, as I said. Great love letter to the games, great love letter to the fans, and I think if you're a fan of Mario, then you will really, really enjoy this film. And, I don't know, I just think that as a fan of Mario, it was great. But I've been seeing that if you're not a fan of Mario, you will probably, as I said in the intro, not get anything out of this movie. You will probably not even enjoy this movie whatsoever if you're not a fan of Mario. Because this film was, I think, specifically made for Mario fans. And if you're not in that demographic, you probably will hate this movie, to be honest. Maybe not. Maybe you will get enjoyment, but I think it really leans toward you knowing and, like, appreciating the games, playing the games, understanding what it's talking about. But, yeah. So, basically, also another problem with it is there is basically, like, no, like, there's more of, like, a movie, there's no story, and by what I mean by that is, like, it's just kind of like a this happened, then this happened, then this happened kind of movie, you know. So, the movie basically is just about Mario and Luigi, well, mainly more like Mario, because Luigi gets kind of sidelined, which is kind of sad, because I like Luigi, but Mario goes with Toad and Peach, and they go on an adventure to stop Bowser from doing evil Bowser things, and they get the Kong army, they get Cranky Kong's army of monkeys, and they go to fight Bowser, but then of course Bowser kidnaps Peach, and then Mario has to go save her with Donkey Kong, and he eventually, at the end of the movie, he gets in a final battle with Bowser after he unleashes Bowser onto Brooklyn, and then he fights him, and he gets the invisibility star with Luigi, and then he beats the shit out of him, he shrinks him, and he puts him in a jar. The end. So, yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of it, and, as I said, if you're a Mario fan, go out and see this movie immediately, it's great. If not, if it looks like you like it, go watch it. If you're not, but if you're kind of on the edge about it, I wouldn't watch it if you're not a Mario fan, because, personally, I think that you might not get as much enjoyment out of it if you were a Mario fan, so maybe just watch it if you're a Mario fan. Or just like a Nintendo fan, really. But I think I rate this film a 7 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. It's a good movie, and if you're a Mario fan, Nintendo fan, go out and see this movie right now. It's a great time. So guys, my favorite Mario game is Super Mario Odyssey, but I would love to know what your favorite Mario game is and why down in the comments. So, please do that. Or don't. Not forcing you. But, anyway, 7 out of 10. Good film. Really enjoyed it. Really fun. You know, I think I've said my piece. I think I've said what I need to say. So, guys, hope you like this video. Share, subscribe, turn notifications on. Comment down below how much you liked it. But, you know, that's not what I meant to say. What I really meant to say was because I hated this video, unsubscribe, dislike, tell me what you hate me in the comments. Signing off. It's a me, Mario. Dude. It's a me, Ronin Time HD.